Ahoy mateys, I be Tiger Lee and this be Dead Red. And today we're gonna go over the proper use of a flogger. Alright? So, in the age of sail they were used for disciplining, but now they're used for enhancement of pleasure. Alright, so here there are certain rules you want to use for the safe flogging of a mate. Alright? So, one is where you can hit. You can hit the nice meaty portions, right? Along the buttocks or along the thighs. You want to avoid the knees or the elbows, and especially not the kidneys or the lower back. You can do the back, but stay away from the spine. Alright? When you hit, you want to hit, you could either hit with just the end of the tail or you know, maybe a third of the tail. So it should just be simple like that. Alright? What you want to avoid is being too close and letting the tails flip around. You know, because then you'll be hitting spots that are not so good to hit. Plus, as it spins around, it accelerates and it becomes very painful. So what you want to do is gain your distance of how far and just strike across, right? And then you can strike across the opposite side and just go from side to side like this. All right? Or you could go in a more figure 8, down or up. All right? So that is the basic technique of using our belay pin. Okay? Now I'm going to show you using our butt floggers. All right? So here we're spinning. It's a little bit lighter. Okay, so you can either be hitting with a broader area like this, sort of like this, or you can just try to hit at the very ends, which, because it's a smaller area, is a little more painful. What we want is actually to warm up the target, and then as you're warming up the target, it increases her endorphins and she gets a little bit of a high and enhances her pleasure, as opposed to just wailing and trying to actually hurt someone. That's not really the purpose here. So for safe flogging, remember these points that I covered, and when you want to spice up your main cabin life, think about pirate fashions.